Shocking. Wasserman Schultz just called the FBI liars. Debbie Wasserman Schultz claims the FBI never contacted me about hack of DNC server. For months, the media have been in an uproar, alleging DNC was hacked by the Russians. But what has always been puzzling in the investigation of this was that the DNC never turned over the servers to the FBI in order to allow them to examine it. Recently, as Wednesday, former DHS Secretary Jay Johnson said that he did not understand why the DNC did not accept the offer of help from the government. The government wanted to help various sections before the election to secure their internal systems, their computer systems, so that they would not be hacked as easily. They turned down any help offered by DHS, from what Jay Johnson testified to Trey Gowdy. Now, former DNC Chair Debbie Wasserman Schultz dropped the astonishing statement. The Free Beacon says, Representative Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Democrat from Florida, said Wednesday that while she was chairwoman, the chair of the Democratic National Committee, the DNC, she was never contacted by the Federal Bureau of Investigation about the DNC hack. This is amazing. Her claims mean that somebody is lying. In fact, she even went a step further than the FBI and appeared to blame the Obama administration, saying no one from the government ever contacted her. Now she's in effect saying that the Department of Homeland Security and Jay Johnson is also lying, as per his testimony. Quote, "It is astounding to me that the chair of an organization like the DNC was never contacted by the FBI or any other agency concerned about these intrusions." This is what Debbie Wasserman Schultz said, and she added, "As a member of Congress, I had the unique clearance to hear any classified briefing that would be involved in such an intrusion, and the FBI clearly should have come to me with that information, but they did not," end quote. Jay Johnson, of course, said that they had spoken with the DNC and offered their help. Johnson said, quote, "My interest in helping them was definitely of nonpartisan interest, and I recall very clearly that I was not pleased that we were not in there helping them patch this vulnerability. In retrospect, I should have bought a sleeping bag and camped out in front of the DNC in late summer," Johnson said. His testimony is in direct contradiction to hers. She's now claiming they would have gladly accepted their help. So somebody here is lying. What is this? It's absurd. They're pulling the wool over the eyes of the American voters. Quote, "If the FBI or any other government agency ever came to me with that information, I would have gladly welcomed their help," Schultz says, and she added, in fact, back in March, former FBI Director James Comey testified that he wished he had personally done more to notify the DNC of the Russian intrusion, end quote. In fact, Comey testified the FBI had asked to examine the server, but they were denied the server. So why is Wasserman Schultz now telling all these whoppers of lies concerning the Department of Homeland Security and concerning the FBI? What is she trying to hide? Who is she trying to benefit? What would have been the server's actual items and matters being revealed if they were examined? A lot of questions here. I'm sure that the probes and the investigations concerning all this, now that Wasserman Schultz has come out contradicting the FBI and the DHS, she will be called in for testimony. This is very important. They have to find out the truth concerning this, really. This is on Young Conservatives. I'll leave a link below for you for this.